got a master's in computer science. For the last 40 plus years, he's been working with CEOs and CFOs to apply technology. 15 years with Big Four accounting and 20 years as an entrepreneur and 5 years as a CIO. He's the author of three internationally successful books. He was a regional IT consulting partner for Deloitte & Touche, the partner in charge, Indiana Consulting, Coopers & Lybrand. He was very prestigiously a finalist in the Indiana Entrepreneur of the Year. He was a recipient of the Sagamore of the Wabash honor, which is the highest honor the governor of Indiana can bestow on a U.S. citizen. And currently, he spends his time mentoring and advising CEOs and CFOs on how and when to implement technology. And he facilitates 2 CEO roundtables and advises over 30 CEOs currently. So a very powerful wealth of knowledge. Please welcome Jay Curry.
I'm going to talk to you as if you were the CEO or the CFO, and the objective is to give you the 10 biggest mistakes that I've seen just in the last couple of years, okay, as it relates to technology. But let me start by kind of giving you why this is really important. First of all, start by saying I believe that the small and medium-sized businesses, what I call SMBs, has unprecedented opportunity to leverage technology today versus the past. Okay. Why? For years, the SMBs have been in what I call IT no man's land. All right. What's that mean? Well, they're too small for sophisticated ERPs. They're too large to keep their old processes, their infrastructure, and their applications. IT is actually hampering rather than helping growth. Access to information is difficult. Okay. But SMB technology has improved and matured, particularly over the last 8 to 10 years. Okay. Let's take a quick glance, just a real quick glance at the trend, and I think you'll see why I think this is a huge opportunity for firms to apply technology. Let's look at the computing history. 1951, the first UNIVAC. I'm a second generation computer scientist. My dad worked on about the 8th computer that was built. It was put at Tinker Air Base and was specifically there to track all the inventory that the U.S. Air Force has worldwide. Every nut, bolt, plane, you name it. Okay. For a computer room, they took the largest hangar that Tinker Air Base had. That's how big they were. Well, things have changed. The potential for the small business, medium business now is absolutely huge. Okay. I mentioned just one area. Software is our topic today, but as an example, outsourcing and hosting of new software solutions. Okay. Real, serious opportunities and expertise is available to the middle market that was not there 10 years ago. And it's all because of the technologies that we've talked about. And just in this example, what is hosting? Well, it's a transfer of management and day-to-day execution of an entire business function, okay, to an external provider, somebody outside the company. Well, that's pretty common. It's been here for years. Ross Perot made a fortune building an organization, did that for the big boys. I'm telling you, it's here today for the middle market. Mistake number 3, what I call closet management. This is going to be my next book, so hold on about 3 years. Okay. Closet management. What happened? He goes in the closet and he makes a decision. He doesn't talk to anybody else. Okay. You have to get someone who knows the process, the selection process, not necessarily the details, but how to go about selecting. Okay. You got to get knowledge and experience on your side. If you don't, you're doomed from the beginning. Okay. Okay, we have old equipment and we've not really been, I understand that, that's okay. But I selected the best system out there for our company. This is my dad's and I's company. I know this business. I've been in every piece of this business and I selected the best. I said, okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's make a deal. If you can get 50% of the users to agree that this is a viable alternative, not the best alternative, but just a viable alternative, okay, then I'll back off. But I want to have secret ballot. Long story made short, guess what? They didn't get 50%. They didn't get a single vote. Not one. Okay? I was engaged to help them select an ERP. We found one that, this is again a first, 100% of the users liked. Okay? And the reason that particular count happened was it was a new release of an older ERP that was hugely powerful. Okay? That had automatic, direct interface to Office, not one of those where you run this program and it goes right into Excel, but you could be running a report, drag part of the report right over, really had all of the bells and whistles, very, very powerful. That's what's coming for the CFOs and the CEOs, the CIOs in the future. It's partly here now, some firms have it, some firms are developing it. When that comes through, that's where you're going to get huge leverage off of your technology. Well, the one they picked had just released the new one, and it blew the socks out of everybody else. Okay? So it was a win-win deal. The users, hey, the ones that are supposed to use the system and make it work, wanted it 100%. It was a win for the users, it was a win for the company. It's a win-win. Most of all, don't shy away from technology. Okay? Leverage it. Make it a differentiator over the next 4 or 5 years with a good ERP